Welcome to another episode of Threaded Conversations by Reverble. Today we're diving into a viral post that sparked some lively discussions across the internet. Let's get started. Here's our original post.
For the past 10 months, this guy and I have been living in the coziest little arrangement. A sweet spot of fun, food, and zero pressure. Whenever the mood strikes, I swing by his place, and he either whips up something mouth-wateringly delicious, seriously, his kitchen skills are chef's kiss, or we indulge in our favorite takeout. The evenings are a blend of effortless conversation, playful banter, and me occasionally teasing him while he watches football. Most nights, I drift off on his ridiculously comfy couch, and he scoops me up like I'm light as a feather and carries me to bed. I fall asleep to the oddly comforting sound of his snoring. Don't ask why. It just works. By morning, I'm off to tackle my day, and we hit repeat whenever we're both in the mood for good vibes and even better company. Now, let me make this crystal clear. Neither of us is looking to dive into a serious relationship right now. We're vibing in this moment, enjoying what we have, and keeping things delightfully uncomplicated. If feelings change down the line and we're on the same page, great, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, we're thriving on mutual clarity and honesty. No guessing games, no what-ifs, just two people who know what they want and don't want and are totally cool with it. Oh, and yes, he's free to date 1,000 other women if he feels like it. As for me, I'm not chasing a relationship either, especially with everything else I've got going on in my world right now. That's just not the energy we're working with. And honestly, it's perfect as it is.
Now let's take a look at some of the top comments that followed.
Looks like a fantastic situationship. I'm all for it.
Sounds delightful.
I really appreciate this because true companionship is such a beautiful experience. Many men often rush into intimacy and then find themselves resenting their partner due to a lack of genuine connection or appreciation for companionship. The most rewarding parts of a relationship grow naturally, allowing both people to enjoy each other's company.
This seems like pure happiness.
Absolutely top-notch.
I'm really intrigued by how this relationship began. Were you both friends before this?
Will this guy's impressive self-control ever earn him a way out of the friend zone?
Would it still count as a situationship if there's no intimacy? Just companionship?
I see nothing but positivity in this post. I can already tell that sharing this lovely dynamic will irritate some people here, unfortunately.
Sounds like a regular friendship to me. But what's with him picking you up and tucking you into bed like a kid? That's wild.
Haha, I know, right? It does sound wild when you put it like that. But honestly, it's just one of those quirky things that works for us. He's naturally super thoughtful, and I'm ridiculously good at falling asleep anywhere. So instead of leaving me drooling on the couch, he just makes sure I'm comfy. No complaints from me. I sleep like a baby, and he gets bonus points for being sweet.
I see that as a solid foundation for building a relationship. If I were to date again after losing my wife, I would take this approach for a bit. Jumping into intimacy too soon can cloud your judgment. It's essential to really connect and appreciate those everyday moments together, whether it leads to romance or not.
That's an intriguing way to phrase it.
Oh, is it? That's the only circumstance where I'd find myself dating again. My love for her is unwavering, and I can't picture being with anyone else. She truly is the best thing in my life. People often project their thoughts online.
Even though I sometimes feel lonely, but never truly alone, as God is always with me, I refuse to settle for anything less than a solid, mutual connection, one that is openly discussed, mutually agreed upon, and intentionally established. I understand that I may remain in this season of loneliness until my Heavenly Father decides otherwise, and I respect that everyone has their own preferences in relationships. Thank you for sharing yours.
I could really use something like this.
How do you even bring this up with someone? This sounds amazing. What would I say?
Just act like their friend and keep it simple.
No physical closeness?
Looks like you've been friend-zoned without even realizing it.
He might be dating someone else. Has he ever made a move on you? Not even a kiss?
Not even a peck. Shocking, I know, considering how comfy we are with each other. But that's the magic of what we have. It's all about good vibes, not romance. There's no tension or guessing games because we've been crystal clear on our boundaries from day one. He's like my foodie bestie, with bonus cozy couch privileges and zero judgment when I fall asleep mid-football game.
Until one of you starts wanting something more, then you have to reflect on whether you've spent your time wisely building something together. Even without sex, it's still a type of relationship. It's better to clarify intentions early on.
I once had a similar experience and loved every moment of it. Relationships come in so many forms. We do ourselves a disservice by trying to fit them into conventional boxes.
I see tremendous value in having a safe, enjoyable, and caring environment. You both seem to have a good grasp of your boundaries, and I trust that you've discussed your vulnerabilities. I hope you find clarity about who your future spouse is meant to be.
Absolutely agree about the importance of companionship. I only truly understood its value after my divorce. What they share is exceptional. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up getting married eventually. I would be thrilled to have an arrangement like that.
I want this.
What happens to your friendship if he develops feelings for someone else? Can he still hang out at your place as a friend?
As long as he keeps bringing me food and cooking, we're good. Honestly, if he finds someone special, I'd be genuinely happy for him. Our dynamic might shift, but that doesn't mean the friendship ends. Real friendships adapt, and I'm sure we'd figure out a new groove that works for everyone involved. Life evolves, and so do relationships.
That wraps up this thread. If you enjoyed this conversation, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more engaging content. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below.